Hello, I'm Rowley. I'm one of the custodians of this beautiful woodland here in the heart of Derbyshire, and this is video blog 133. Today I want to spend a little time with a tree that quietly marks a turning point in the year, the hawthorn. If you walk the hedges and the fields this time of year, you'll notice it, not all at once, but suddenly. White begins to appear, blossom. Hedgerows that only weeks ago were bare and tangled become softened, brightened, almost luminous. This is a tree of Beltane. The May tree. Beltane is not just a date, it is a threshold. It's the moment where spring stops hesitating and commits. You can feel it in the light, in the length of the day, in the warmth beginning to settle into the ground. And the hawthorn stands right at that edge. There's something older about this tree as well. It often grows at boundaries, along field lines and old trackways, at the edges of things. Because of that, it has long been seen as a threshold tree, a place where one thing becomes another. In older traditions, a lone hawthorn wasn't caught or disturbed. It was left, respected, as if it belonged partly to another layer of the world. And yet, at the same time, this is a tree of renewal. A Beltane Hawthorn blossom would be brought into the home to mark the turning of the season, to welcome in growth and movement. So it holds both things at once, the edge and the invitation. There's also a quieter relationship with hawthorn that's easy to miss. The leaves, if you come early enough in the year, before the blossom fully opens, you'll find the young leaves just emerging, small, bright green, soft to the touch. And these are edible. There's an old countryside name for them, bread and cheese. And it fits because when you take a young leaf and taste it, it's gentle, mild, slightly nutty, fresh in a way that cleans. Not strong, not demanding, just green life at its beginning. I sometimes take one or two when I'm walking, not harvesting, not gathering, just acknowledging, tasting the season as it arrives. Because this time of year isn't about abundance yet. It's about emergence. The leaves are best when they're young. Later they become tougher, less inviting. And you have to be certain of what you're picking. Hawthorn carries its thorns. It asks for attention, for presence. And maybe that's a part of it too. This tree doesn't give itself quickly. You have to notice it to approach it. Understand it's just enough. Then it offers something small but real. So today, as the blossom begins to open, as the woodland shifts almost impeccably into something fuller, I find myself drawn to the hawthorn, not as a symbol, not as folklore, but as something living here and now. A tree standing at the edge of the season, quietly marking the change. And perhaps that's all that's needed, to notice it, to take a single leaf, to taste it, to stand for a moment at that threshold and recognize the land has turned. And Wherever you are, if you pass a hedgerow and see that first white blossom beginning to show, you'll know Beltane is close. So I do hope you enjoyed this segment of Custodians of the Woodland, and I do hope you'll join me at Beltane Camp. If you see me, holla and say, Custodian! Oh no, maybe. Well, thank you for watching, and I do hope to see you again.